Hello my beautiful people, welcome to the show today. Bits and bikes. So, lowered my KLX300. So, more assurance on technical stuff. I don't have the tubeless yet for my tires. I got better tires so I went up this pretty technical hill. First gear, made it up. Awesome. So as you guys can see, I got some links. So I put it down an inch and a half. And knobbier tires, Pirelli's MT21s in the front and Dunlop 606 at the back. And so far it's still so heavy. It's a 300-pound bike. So if you're doing technical stuff, just lowering your center of gravity just helps you a whole lot. Gives you more assurance. It's still heavy. If you get caught in the jam, you have to back it out, and you can't wheel it because there's no horsepower on it. But all in all, it's an awesome bike. I love it. It's my first bike. I'm learning with it, doing all this different terrain, off-road, highway. Even with the new tires, I'm doing highway, 90 kilometers an hour curves. And since I've lowered it, it's not so top heavy, so it doesn't want to actually, as soon as you get to that sort of tipping point, you don't feel the actual gravity pulling you down as much. So that's a really big advantage. And I was a bit scared for the sag, but the sag is awesome. I don't get any, I did some pretty big rocks and stuff. I didn't go too crazy because I don't have the tubeless and I'm alone. Still want to be smart. My wife knows where I am if something happens. Always be safe. So all in all, lowered them with just got some cheap links off of AliExpress, which are stainless steel, and they got the KLX300 on the side. They're really nice. I'll show you guys. That was just up some muddy hills and stuff with technical terrain. I had to stop from the summit because it's so overgrown. You guys see that? It's like so overgrown. You can't even see the rocks underneath you. So sometimes there's like big rocks and stuff. So I don't want to take any chances. But I got some mud on it to cross some nice puddles. These are the links I got. They're just a bit longer. Maybe I'd say 3/4 of an inch longer. And the specs are 40 pounds per square inch. Or 40. I'll check the specs. I'll make sure to tell you guys the actual specs. I got it off a guy who is changing his. So as you can see, I'm 5'10", so now I get on it. Didn't affect my stand at all, but now my feet are like firmly planted. Especially when you get those technical, you're in a slope or 1 foot's like I was on my tippy toes. Especially with the new tires, the new grips, they make your bike even higher. So I brought it down. On the highway, I feel more assurance. So 5'10", and my knee's slightly bent. My foot is touching the ground fully, so it's awesome. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. Bits and bikes. I'm starting my motorcycle journey and I just love dual sports. I have no one to ride with, but eventually I met somebody with a Honda. Maybe someday we'll ride together and exchange where we ride and stuff in our region. So for now I'm riding with my buddies with street bikes, and I also have my dirt bike, which is the TTR 230. That's a little tank that goes anywhere. It's low center of gravity. It's not too peppy, but it's peppy enough to get up anything. I get up technical hills with big rocks and pretty steep. So it's a good little bike to start off with. Low maintenance. It's still a carb though. It's kind of a pain in the whoop. But this thing, if you want to explore, go out countryside, in the city, commuter, whatever you want, it's a beautiful bike. You could actually lower that percentage. You could do 50-50 with the tires, with like the Dunlop 605s that had on it. It's like 50-50 tire. You could start when they're new. You could do some off-road, but not that much because you're gonna have washouts in the front. And with these things, I have no washouts. So that was a big problem with my other tires, the 605s. The back's okay, it was fine, but the front was like getting washouts, and you feel like, ooh, you're gonna lose control. But with these, the Pirelli's MT21s, no problem. They're a bit of sliding, obviously, because it's 70-30 split for the tires, but way better. And I'll let you guys know how long they last, because it's still knobbier tires, and when you're doing a lot of road to get to where you want to go, to do some off-road, you're gonna wear them down. So I'll be posting later on another show what the actual durability is for the tire. But so far, awesome. Cornering, vibrations, obviously. Oh, I didn't screw up this puppy. There you have it. Gnarly little upline, hillclimb. That was fun. Get the adrenaline going. Trickier sometimes downhill. A big rock hit my rock guard. Boom! It's so slippy on the way down. And the rocks just move your tire like from side to side. Pretty easy. Woo-hoo. With the other tires, I would have never done this. It's so easy. Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Yeah! KLX300! So I just wanted to show you guys the actual, I took the snorkel out and I did some slits in the muffler, on the back section of the muffler. You get a bit more horsepower. You're not supposed to, but so anyone who has a KLX300, you want a bit more horsepower, you can actually cut some slits. I took my grinder and I you see the insulation inside, and then there's the heat shield, so you're good. Can't actually see there, but so I just cut a couple of slits on the side and I took my snorkel out. I might get the KLR snorkel to reduce the droning. Some people put foam on the top, but I don't mind it. It's actually, the more they hear you, the more they'll see you, right? So I don't mind actually being heard. Because red jacket, red helmet. You didn't see me? It's possible. Everybody has those days, so just to be really visible. So hope you enjoyed the show today, my beautiful people. Hope this is helpful. If it is, please like and subscribe. More to come. Bits and bikes out. Thanks for watching. Bye.